Hey guys, good morning. Figure I'd just go ahead and do a video this morning. Trying to get things situated, like makeup and stuff. So, I'm sure you guys can probably hear it, but it is thundering. We have a severe thunderstorm happening right now. One of the last thunders, it shook the apartment with how loud it was. It was like, oh boy. Took dogs outside. Got a piece of small hair right here. Okay, if I can grab it, that'd be awesome. Oh gosh. That's frustrating. Oh, as you can see, I have my hair up in pigtails. I am gonna actually go out and treat myself kind of deal. I'm meeting up with a friend and just kind of talk about our lives, talk our lives away. Because everyone knows how life can be. Let's see. I don't know if I said it in my last video or not, but my uncle came to help me last weekend, like a week ago, to take care of my dad's animals on the farm. You know, I forgot my powder. Oh no. It's okay, I don't need it. As long as I get this all nice and in, it'll be fine. Knew I was forgetting something, but the baby's been in my makeup desk too. So I'm not too sure if it's even there anymore right now, to be honest. Let's see. So, I finished my first official week of working at 12:30 this morning, and it wasn't bad. I wasn't at my post for the full week though. Someone was sick for a couple of days, so I covered their post and everything else like that. The guard, one of the officers, like security officers that I relieved from the post. I feel like this is not the right brush. I have no clue. And because I don't know, I'm going to use the brush that they supply me with. Go ahead and kind of get it clean off. Anyways, sorry. So, the first shift at that guy's post went okay. I had like about 3 trucks come in, and then but then I got a migraine around 1:30 a.m. So I was able to leave around 2. And then the next post, I stayed for the full 8 hours. And it was very boring. I only had 1 truck come in. Nothing else was coming in. And then, yeah. I don't know how I managed to stay sane during that time, 8-hour shift. I had like 2 double white chocolate Starbucks energy drinks. I had 2 of those. Um, yeah, 2 of those, and then I had like no actual food. So I had like some chips, that's it. And yeah. And then I was at my normal post. After that, I'm relieved that the officer was okay. Oh yeah, the one officer that I was relieving when I was covering that guy's post told me that he was in the hospital. And he was in the hospital with a 106.4 or something fever. So I was like, oh my God, I'm like, that poor guy. Well, I'm not too sure if that was accurate or not. Maybe the first time I covered him, he was. And then he was released and wanted to take it easy, wanted a day to fully recuperate himself. Which I'm glad he seems to be doing better. Um, Last night was only a 3-hour shift for me, which usually I'm like, But because of my coffee hangout today, I was like, yippee. So I managed to get like 5.5 to 6 hours of sleep, I think. Which to me is like great. And stuff. So, I am trying to make myself look pretty good because it's been a while since I got to go out and have coffee with friends. So I kind of want to show off my makeup skills. Anyways, so yeah, let's see. The job, like I said, my job is pretty easy. I enjoy it. Um, but even with enjoying it, my first paycheck was pretty little, and we're like, oh boy, because we didn't have rent. We didn't have it was rent, money for school supplies. Like we just didn't have it. And so out of desperation, I got a loan from CashNet USA, and they gave me enough to cover rent and to get the kids school supplies. which I'm really happy about that. But I'm also like, oh man, now I have to make a payment on the loan. I also had to get new car insurance because the insurance I was with, like, I emailed them, I tried calling, no one answered and stuff. And they're like, well, your service is ending on Tuesday the 7th. And so I had to get new insurance. And then they decided they were going to call me yesterday. And they're like, yeah, we noticed this. And I was like, yeah, well, I tried calling and emailing and no one answered me. And so he's like, I'm so sorry about that. And I'm like, no, you're not. But I didn't tell him that. But I told him, I'm just going to go ahead and let my insurance run out because no one was really trying to get a hold of me when I emailed and tried calling. So yeah, it's just like that, Anyways, so yeah, we have a kid-free weekend. My two older two are with my mom, and the youngest is with my husband's grandma. My older two will be gone actually for all the way until not this Sunday, but next Sunday. And then the baby's coming home this Sunday to Malvo. So yeah, I felt like my husband deserved a kid-free break, like especially even if it's just a weekend. And yeah, it's like every time when I get asked what my weekend plans are, and I told them, and they're like, "Oh, I bet you needed that break." I'm like, "Oh no, not fully for me. It's for my husband." And they're like, "Oh, really? Why?" And I'm like, "Because he's with them 24/7. Like, he's just stay-at-home parent." And yeah, I felt like he deserved this. So I'm gonna get a necklace and put it on after I'm done with this video. So making sure my makeup's not splotchy. Because I want my makeup to be pretty good. Ooh, that was a nice looking lightning right there. Yeah, anyways, I think my foundation is starting to go bad. But I don't know, it's hard to tell. Anyways, we have talked, my husband and I, we've actually brought up the subject of, sorry guys, there's a piece of hair or something on my nose and I can't get it. It's driving me nuts. Well, I can't see it. So anyways, back to my story. We did talk last night about maybe if he wanted to or was up to it, getting a part-time job or something. Kind of help, especially since we have to pay insurance back and everything else. I have to make sure my first payment there's at least $300 in it in the bank account. Which honestly the only major bills left is internet to pay. And then, but that can be after I get a couple more paychecks. And then my phone bill, um, and then yeah, um, we've just we just hit a dead end. My dad wasn't able to help us. He barely is able to take care of his own bills. And then my mom, she was going to try to help with at least car insurance, but um, the landlord uh, found out that my mom had 3 pets in her apartment, so they they charged her $600, so like 200 per pet, and yeah, there's that. Um, so any money she had, she couldn't anymore. So I'm like, okay, thank you for trying to help, you know. Um, Mom's husband's in, I want to say Tennessee. No, I think he's in Michigan. I don't know. He's in a different state working. Um, so yeah. Um, like honestly, I bet if he had gotten paid already, he probably would have sent us some money to help. But I understand, you know, they that you know money is a problem, you know. Um, so I'm just, oh, I missed a spot in my hair. Oh no. The thunder is upset for me too, guys. So let's get my hair fixed. And yes, guys, that was painful. Anyways. I hope I got this exactly like how it freaking how it was the first time. Keyword leaders, I hope. I don't know. My thumbnail is all freaking cracked and everything. Looks like I put it way too far back. Oh well. Still looks goodish. But yeah. So, anyways, that's my world chatting update. Thank you again for those who subscribe to me. You guys are awesome. And I'll be doing another video in a few days. Thanks, guys. Bye.